In class 12 business studies, we are on chapter financial market, chapter number 10. And in that chapter, today we are going to start the types of capital market. As in the previous videos and the classes, I already explained about the capital market. Capital market is for medium term and long term sources. Now, capital market also classified in two categories, that is primary market and secondary market. So today we are going to start that topic, primary market and secondary market, and then I will explain you about these markets. So look at the board, then you will be able to understand. See, capital market classified in two categories, primary market and secondary market. So, capital market classified in two categories. One is primary market and second is secondary market. So, as I told you, financial market classified in two categories broadly. One is money market, another is capital market. Money market is for short term. Capital market is for medium term and long term. And then capital market classified in two categories, that is primary and secondary. Primary market. Now see the primary market. Are you able to? Yes, now see. Primary market deals with the new securities. New securities means those securities which are issued directly by the company or by the new companies or existing companies. So generally, in the primary market, all the securities are issued directly by the companies. This is the major difference. We can say that primary market deals in new, fresh securities which are issued directly by the companies. New companies or existing company both can issue it. It is also called new issue market. New issue market name means fresh issue. It is issued by a new company, then it is called IPO, initial public offering. And if it is issued by the existing companies, it is called seasoned equity offering. Look at the board then. Primary market is the market which deals in new securities issued by new companies or existing companies. It is also called new issue market, directly issued by the companies. If it is issued by the new companies, we can say in the primary market, new and fresh securities direct from the company. And in secondary market, old or existing shares or existing companies issued by the company but indirect. If it is issued by the new company, it is known as initial public offers, and if it is issued by the existing companies, it is known as seasoned equity offerings. Now, primary market. See the primary market. Primary market is the market in which new, fresh securities deals directly by the company. And these securities offered are equity shares, preference shares, debentures, bonds, innovative types of securities like deep discount bonds, zero interest bonds. In previous classes, I already explained you about these. Now see, in the primary market, equity shares, preference shares, debentures, bonds, different zero interest or deep discount. Now, methods of flotation of new issue. In the primary market, there are various ways, various methods of flotation. So, in the primary market, today I am going to explain these methods of flotation of new issue means how a new company or how the existing company can issue new shares in the market. First, which is the common method, offer through prospectus. It is the most common form of raising capital in the primary market. First is offer through prospectus. Offer through prospectus means the company first make the advertisement, make the prospectus. Now what is the prospectus? In class 11 business studies you have learned about in the formation of. When a company wants to issue the shares in the primary market, first they have to make one prospectus in which they give the details about the directors, about the company, about the office, about the objectives, or everything they will explain in that prospectus just to attract investors. So offer to prospect. Offer through prospectus, this is the most common form. Nowadays, prospectus can be available online also. So prospectus is an invitation. Generally, it is to attract the investors. Invitations for subscription or purchase of shares or debentures of a company. Prospectus is issued for subscription or purchase of shares or debentures of a company. It contains all the details which you want to know about the company, or which all the information which a new investor wants to know. The company can give it. The next is offer for sale. Offer for sale is, this is also offer, but this is offer for sale is an indirect method of public issue. Indirect method because generally it is given by intermediaries. Intermediaries means like brokers, etc. And they through a letter of offer. So this is also a method, but generally in this company will transfer all the shares to the brokers, underwriters or intermediaries and they sell it in the market. They sell it to the general public, but at higher price and by means of advertisement of their own. So see, first company gave all the bulk shares in bulk to the brokers through letter of offer and then in return they sell them to the public but they charge higher price. So by means of advertisement of their own, in India also various companies are working as intermediaries. First what they do, they buy the shares from the company directly in the bulk through letter of offer. Then they sell them to the public generally at a higher price. And they give their own. Like I can give you the one example that is Carving Finance Company. They are also doing offer for sale. Now private placement. This is a term which you will see in accounts also. Private placement means the direct sale by a company of its security to a limited number of specified investors, directly or through brokers. Next is private placement. Privately placed means companies sell these shares directly to the limited number of specified investors. And there is no risk of uncertainty in raising capital. It is cost effective. Why it is cost effective? Because there is no need to prepare the prospectus, no need to appoint the brokers, underwriters, intermediaries, commission will not be there. So we can say this is a cost effective method of raising finance as compared to public issues. It is very, we can say, effective method also, because the company will sell their shares directly, first of all directly, and to limited numbers. So there is no need to maintain the detail, address, registers of various investors. Selected person, specified investors may be known persons, may be relatives, may be only Unit Trust of India, mutual fund, etc. So these are specified investors. Directly they can sell it. It is cost effective method. Just now I told you, because in the private, please note down, in the private placement, the companies sell directly their shares directly to the specified investors or to the selected, then right issues. Right issues. As you can see in the name itself, right. Right equity shares means company can raise additional capital from existing shareholders by offering their equity shares or debentures on pro rata basis. You will get that term in accounts also. So right issues means only the existing shareholders have right to apply for it. But this is an optional policy, not compulsory. If the investor is ready to invest in right issues, the company can give. But this is also beneficial for the company, because there is no need to keep the old records or extra records, and no need to prepare the prospectus. Just they invite the existing shareholders. Those who are old shareholders already having old shares, now company wants to issue new capital or wants to issue additional capital, they can offer it. So when the issue price is less than market price, the rights have a market value. What is mean? It means the company generally issues right shares at less than market price to their existing shareholders. This is a mode of motivation also. Encourage of existing shareholders so they will get the benefit of right issues, which is less than market price. Now, last is EIPO, electronic IPO. EIPO, electronic IPOs. In case a company wishes to issue capital to the public through online system, they should enter into an agreement with the stock exchange. So electronic IPO is possible through stock exchange, first of all. Okay. Then this method is known as EIPO. E means electronic initial public offers, but it is with the agreement with stock exchange. So here E indicates electronic, IPO means initial public offers. So these are the methods of flotation. Today I explain you offer through prospectus, offer for sale, private placement, right issues, electronic IPOs. Now we are moving to the next topic of this part is secondary market. See, just now I told you that financial market is classified in two categories, money market and capital market. Then capital market classified in two categories. One is primary market and second is secondary market. Primary market is for new shares which is directly issued by the company, and secondary market is for old and existing shares, and this is indirect method of issue of shares through stock exchange. So we are this part, stock exchange or secondary market. See, secondary market, do you know about that? Dalal Street, Bombay Stock Exchange. Yes. Secondary market is the market for the purchase and sale of second-hand or listed securities. Second-hand means old, existing, already issued. This is the basic difference between primary market and secondary market. Primary market is for fresh and new shares, and secondary market is for second hand or listed. See, share market is secondary market because in the share market already issued or second hand securities or listed securities can be traded. Here also, shares, debenture, bonds, which have already been issued. See the word, already been issued by the companies or government are traded. So secondary market is basically share market, stock exchange. It consists of buyers and sellers of securities and brokers as intermediaries. Buyers and sellers both are included in secondary market. Investors can buy and sell their securities only through brokers. Secondary market is also known as a stock exchange because here in the stock exchange, buying and selling both are possible of already issued securities. So secondary market means buyers and sellers deals in shares, debentures and bonds. They can buy and they can sell. Yes, okay. When they can buy, when the prices are less. And when they will sell, when the prices are increasing. So investors can buy and sell their securities to brokers. Now, primary market and secondary market. This is the important topic when we can compare, but the basic difference is primary market is for new, secondary market is for old and existing. Okay, so today I will explain you this part also. Now see, primary market deals with new and secondary market deals with existing. Old and existing. Okay, so this is the first point dealing. Primary market deals with the new securities. Secondary market deals with the existing securities. Second, primary market. In the primary market, securities are sold only once. One time dealing. Okay, one time dealing क्यों? Because in the next time that will be second hand. And this is the condition of primary market, that the securities are sold new at once. And that is on regular. This is for ones only, and that is for regular, continuous market. Then third, primary market links the issuing company and investors directly. And secondary market transactions are made between investor to investor. So we can say here relationship between company and investor, and here investor to investor. Investor to investor. Now next, in the primary market, only purchase can be performed. Only purchase. Only the purchasing activity can be performed, but in secondary market, both the activities, purchase and sell, both are possible. Why? Because in the stock exchange, purchasing and selling both are possible. But in primary market, the condition is there, only the investor can purchase directly from the company. It provides capital to the company, but issuing company has no direct role. That's why we can say primary markets provides direct investment, and that is for indirect investment. Primary market doesn't have any physical existence. That is on the already I told you that the company can provide it through initial public offers, through prospectus, through sales, through brokers means privately placed right issue. But secondary market means stock exchange as physical existence. Then in the primary market, who decides the price? Company decides the price. Who decides the price? It's very easy. Company decides the price. And here, demand and supply. That is the topic related with economics. That in the secondary market, the price of shares, securities, debentures, all are decided by the market forces. Market forces means demand and supply of securities. If demand is more than supply, then prices will be high. Okay, when the supply is more than demand, then prices will be less. So generally, in the share market, in the stock exchange, or in the secondary market, we can say the prices are based on demand and supply of securities. Then in the primary market, securities can be sold without listing, but in the stock exchange, listed securities can be traded. So see, we have to find out the differences. In primary market, new securities can be issued. In secondary market, already existing securities. In the primary market, they sold only once, but in secondary market, that is continuous market, regular basis, stock exchange. Primary market makes the link between the company and investor directly, but in secondary market, the relation is between investors, only one is selling, another is buying. And then in primary market, only the purchases can be performed, but in secondary market, purchase and sale both can be performed. Primary market provides capital to the company, but in secondary market, company has no direct role. Physical existence is not there, it has physical existence. Here, the price is determined by the company. Here, it is based on demand and supply. They can sell without listing, they can sell only the listing securities. Okay, got it? So today we discuss these things. Basically, today in today's class, I have discussed with you these part like see primary market, First of all, I want to tell you, financial market classified in two categories: money market, capital market. Then capital market, which I explained you in the previous video, also classified in two types. One is primary market, another is secondary market. Primary market, okay, primary market is for new and fresh securities. Secondary market is for old and existing securities. In the primary market, direct trading between the investors and the company can be performed, but secondary market is mode of indirectly investment to the company. Primary market transaction held at once only because that is fresh issue, new issue. But secondary market means stock exchange is working on regular basis. Primary market in the relationship between company and investors directly, but in secondary market, the relationship between investor to investor. There will be no role of company. In primary market, only purchase activities can be performed. But in secondary market, purchase and sale both, because that is a stock exchange. Okay, so and major difference which we can say, in the primary market, rates are decided directly by the company. What rate they want to do on premium or on face value. But in secondary market, the rate is decided through demand and supply, market forces. Okay, now the next topic which I explained you, methods of flotation. There are 5 methods. Offer through prospectus, company attract or invite the investors. Offer through sale, company give all the shares in the bulk to the underwriters. Privately placed means limited investors are there. Right issue, company gave the power or right to existing shareholders so that they can apply. And EIQ means electronically, yeah, online initial public offer. I am sure you must be able to